watched they mouth. The 2007 beef between 50 Cent and Lil Wayne showed how even the biggest names in hip-hop can get caught up in some unnecessary drama. It starts with 50 calling out Wayne during a Funkmaster Flex interview.
I feel like the whole sleeps with whoever paid. Okay. So we gotta call him. If you'll just go with whoever pay you to do the records.
The tension escalates through music, with 50 dropping Part-Time Lover.
You make me want to kiss you, like baby kiss Wayne. And make you call me daddy, like baby do Wayne. Damn it.
Where the hell he at?
It's insane. I guess that's the price the little pays for fame.
Wayne initially took the high road, showing respect for 50's status.
Bro, where the hell that nigga at? He disappeared that fast?
Wayne hits back with Louisianimal.
Call me Lil Louisiana Carter. I go harder all about the dollar. 2 quarters. I pour syrup in that vitamin water. I hope you ugly. It will be gorgeous.
So 50 responds with love, hate,
Really,
love.
nigga?
Acting like a white boy bored. Trying to jump stairs on a skateboard? But why the your van's so tight? You trying to show your alternative life? You said you was gonna see you and your homie. It's been a while, I guess you forgot. Once again, you forgot I ain't passing. You forgot about me. I wrote your hits. You know how we do, hate it or love it.
He finally cooled down in 2012 when 50 showed concern after Wayne's seizure. Both artists maintained their success throughout the beef, proving sometimes that these conflicts don't need a clear winner. Now, if this beef began with mutual respect, wait until you hear how this next one gets destroyed from the inside out over money. Sometimes the smartest move you can do is walk away, but NWA learned the hard way after Ice Cube left in '89, when Cube split over money problems with Jerry Heller and Eazy-E's Ruthless Records. NWA started taking shots on 100 Miles and Running.
Fuck! He didn't see me.
One couldn't take it, so now there's 4 because the 5th couldn't make it.
They kept pushing with real
fuck,
and even made a whole skit called The Message to BA, calling Cube a traitor. At first, Cube just threw a quick jab back on jacking for beats.
And if I jack you and you keep coming, I'll have your marks 100 miles and running.
But when they called him out by his real name O'Shea, always into something, Cube
my pickaxe. Yeah, it's like a little witch thing.
No Vaseline. And it wasn't just a diss track.
He better fucking die too.
Because you can't be the for life crew with a white Jew telling you what to do. Now you must be a snitch. Throw a house in the ditch.
I was so close to killing his ass.
Your little maggot, Eazy-E turned with Jerry Heller, MC Ren, Dr. Dre, and Yella. But if they were smart as me, Eazy-E would be hanging from a tree.
That track hit so hard that NWA never even talked about it with them afterward. Cube had exposed everything, from their money problems with Jerry Heller to their changing image. The group was already falling apart, and No Vaseline was the final push. Not long after, NWA breaks up over the same money issues that made Cube leave in the first place. And speaking of career-ending diss tracks, this beef will show how one comparison sparked a war that's still burning today.
Here, Michi. Here.
Between Kendrick Lamar and Drake kicked off in the most.
Well, you know who it is. Why you always ask that question, Michi?
J. Cole trying to put them all on the same level in hip-hop.
Love when they argue.
Like I can answer the phone.
Is it K-Dot, is it Aubrey, or me?
Oh my God.
But right now, I feel like Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, Kendrick wasn't feeling that comparison and made that clear quick on like that, taking shots at Drake's catalog.
Know what I need is some slurp.
And your best word is a light pack. Prince Outlet, Mike Jack. For all your dogs getting buried. That's the K with all these nines. You gotta see Pet Cemetery.
The beef takes a sharp turn when Kendrick drops Euphoria, calling out Drake's authenticity and touching on personal matters.
Go?
How many more fairy tale stories about your life till we had enough? How many more black features till you finally feel like you're black enough?
Oh man.
So, I got a son to raise.
He's gonna be like the last person left. I see it coming.
Things got real serious.
Could have got rid of him and Darth Vader.
Where Kendrick started throwing heavy accusations about Drake's circle.
Don't be ashamed about who you with.
No, his partner just died.
Get tied again, be sure.
Okay, first of all, whatever, man, this land.
He keep on a monthly allowance. That should never be compromised, and he keeping his job.
If that was the case, he should be right.
Raise our daughters knowing there's like him lurking. Rap battle.
No, I want him to revive my partner right there.
Can live with a purpose.
I'll go there this way.
Pressure on with Not Like Us, taking aim at Drake's whole team.
They tell me Chubb's the only one that gets you hand-me-downs. And Party at the party.
Yes. Oh my God.
And Baca got a weird case. Why he around? Certified.
When they fighting, I know he was this way.
Class.
Drake tried to flip the script with Heart Part 6, suggesting Kendrick fell for planted info.
You waited for this moment, overcome with desperation. We plotted for a week, and then we fed you the information. A daughter.
I don't know where the fuck I'm. Let's see, which way?
We thought about giving a fake name or destination, but you so thirsty you never started with investigation.
Right here.
Instead, you in that Venice studio. It's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient.
His defense came
Oh,
off.
right here. Oh, right here.
I've never been with no one underage, but now I understand why this is the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for it. You just suggested.
Kendrick made it clear on his latest album, Gen
Alright,
X, that
come
this
on.
beef ain't dying down anytime soon, spitting on Whacked Out Mural.
And
Oops.
if he stood up, that shit don't sit well with me. Before I take a truce, I'll take him to hell with me.
Oh,
You better go find you.
The DraftKings Casino app is the place for jackpots. I like my wins.
I
Check
see
this out. New players play $5 and get 350.
hold on, somebody's shooting at me.
And a feature
I
tape.
got it.
The most dysfunctional, successful team of all.
Oops, stop.
Rapper had to shoot down.
I'm going up top.
Yes, Kevin Gates has been saying some wild stuff about LeBron's wife.
I don't like the way Savannah look at LeBron.
Then this man did the unthinkable. He showed up courtside just days later, close enough to look LeBron dead in the eye. And what LeBron did to him has got everyone talking. The footage is everywhere. Let's get into it. The comments that started it all.
Yeah.
On April 19, 2025, Kevin Gates decided to share some, let's just say, interesting thoughts about LeBron James and his wife Savannah on Instagram. And when I tell you these comments came out of nowhere, I mean, they really came out of nowhere. In this viral Instagram video that Gates posted, he made some pretty shocking comments about LeBron's relationship with his wife Savannah. Gates said, and I'm quoting directly here,
I don't like the way Savannah look at LeBron. I like the way the white women look at LeBron. Like when as soon as he walk out there, they just be like, oh, they be out.
yes, you heard that right. Gates actually criticized how Savannah James looks at her husband, LeBron, comparing it unfavorably to how he believes white women look at the NBA star. But the comments didn't stop there. Gates continued by describing Savannah as the warden of the jail, while praising LeBron's spirit as loving and giving.
And you act like the warden of the jail, like you came here to police me, like you ain't, like, you not thought about these white women, just thought about me and her.
These comments appear to reference a 2023 pre-game handshake video where Gates felt Savannah acted like
The shit right here.
LeBron was bothering her, according to reports from Daily Mail. Gates expressed that despite admiring
jug, what you talking
LeBron
about?
as one of the greatest players to ever play the game, he wouldn't want to trade places with
come
him
get it.
because of how he perceived Savannah's attitude
wanna carry it?
to her husband. As you can imagine, these comments
Yeah, please do.
immediately sparked outrage across social media. Fans, celebrities, and media personalities
It's
quickly
okay,
condemned
it's
Gates'
okay.
statements
Don't
as
freak out.
disrespectful and wildly inappropriate. I mean, who comments
There's Darth Vader right there.
on marriage like that, especially
Motherfucker.
when it involves one of the most respected athletes
That's
in the world and
they
his
car, they going.
The backlash was
They're in the
swift.
goddamn car.
For those who might not be familiar with LeBron and Savannah's relationship, let me give you
Should
some
we-
context because it makes Gates' comments even more shocking.
We should leave. We should pretty much leave. The storm's coming. Yeah, let's get out of here.
Teenagers in Akron, Ohio. They've been together for over 10 years and married
Going down.
for nearly 12 years. They share three
down?
children: LeBron, Bronny,
Our car.
who's 20,
Yep.
Bryce, who's 17, and their daughter Jury, who's 10. Bronny even joined the Lakers in the 2023 NBA draft, playing 27 regular season.
Oh shit, somebody over here.
Spending time in the G League, while Bryce has
Oh, they chasing after each other. That's what Darth Vader.
So we're talking
Nope,
about a
not
rock
today.
solid relationship that has endured the
We
pressure
gonna wait. Let's let them wait.
and the constant spotlight. This isn't some celebrity couple who met last week at a Hollywood party. This is a
Also, the storm, the storm.
Other support system
Shit.
since they were kids, long before LeBron became the global superstar we know today. And yet Kevin Gates felt the need to make these unnecessary comments about their relationship, specifically targeting Savannah and how she looks at him.
Now who the fuck
The kind of
did?
comment that made And what was the point? What was Gates trying to accomplish here? And then Gates had the audacity to say he loves LeBron and cares about him. That's why he's out here disrespecting his wife.
That's all I care about. Because you might, and I love you. So I don't care if I got to fall out with somebody I love to get the results. We're going to get the results. But if anybody needs, I'm a life coach and a guru. Y'all 24 hours. You smile. You smile.
Many fans and commentators were asking these exact questions as the video went viral. Some suggest
someone behind us.
He's trying to stir up
They gotta be Darth Vader.
to promote himself.
Yep.
Others wondered
Kill his ass.
behind the scenes beef we didn't know about. Either way, everyone was waiting to see how LeBron would respond to such direct and personal comments about his wife and marriage. Now, if you know anything about LeBron James, you know he's not
You bitch ass
an
nigga.
extraordinary athlete. He's also someone who handles himself with tremendous poise and maturity off the court. Despite the provocative nature of Gates' comments, LeBron responded in a way that many have praised as dignified and classy. On April 20th, 2025, just one day after Gates' inflammatory video, LeBron took to Instagram to post a photo of himself and Savannah looking lovingly into
Fuck
each
no.
other's eyes. The caption, "Kings don't concern themselves with the opinions of peasants."
I'm not dying. Oh shit, come on.
Accompanied by a black queen emoji and a heart. While
That's
LeBron
cheating.
didn't mention the timing and wording of the post made it clear that this was a direct response to the
He should have been dead.
Without stooping to Gates' level, LeBron managed
Shit,
to
we almost out of gas.
while simultaneously celebrating his relationship with Savannah. It was a matter
Oh my god, this nigga.
provocation,
Oh, you mother.
class, and dignity. The social media reaction to LeBron's post
Should be a car.
was overwhelmingly positive.
That's my old car. Not gonna happen.
His wife while maintaining his composure, with many noting how his response
Get this high ground real quick.
unbreakable bond with Savannah, rather than engaging in a tit-for-tat exchange of insults. This is
This have got to be kidding.
impressive considering LeBron was in the middle of the NBA playoffs, a time when most players are solely focused on their performance.
Oh, a car.
Even in the NBA playoffs. It's worth noting that all this drama was unfolding as the Lakers were facing off against the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Lakers had just lost Game 1 to the Timberwolves 117-95, with LeBron scoring 19 points on 18 shots, not his finest performance.
I see them. I see Darth Vader. Oh, they're
From
here.
a basketball perspective, making the timing of Gates' comment.
Oh, me in a okay.
But instead of letting the drama affect his game or responding with equal hostility,
Oh, okay.
LeBron chose to brush it off with that single powerful Instagram post. It was a move that reinforced why
Right here.
so many consider him not just a great basketball player, but a role model who handles controversy with maturity and grace. Now, you might think that after seeing LeBron's response and the public backlash, Kevin Gates would back down or perhaps even apologize for his inappropriate comments, but that's not what happened at all. In fact, Gates doubled down on his remarks in the subsequent video
This nigga.
on his Instagram stories on April 21st. In another instance, while influencer Brittany Renner, Gates attempted to
No, I'm not leaving you. I'm trying to get to you.
love it, stating, "At King James, I'm way less than a peasant.
He throwing my car.
Mashallah, and I love you." This was no
Vader?
bad game.
Yes, he just threw the fucking.
Gates refused to apologize, but he seemed to be suggesting that his controversial comments about Savannah were somehow beneficial to LeBron, as if he was doing the NBA star a favor by criticizing his wife. This stance further fueled the debate on social media, with many
Drink.
Gates for speaking negatively about someone else's relationship and then trying to frame it as an act of love. As the controversy continued to dominate social media discussions, no one could have predicted what would happen next. Just when everyone thought this feud would be confined to social media exchanges, Kevin Gates took things to another level by showing up in person at a Lakers playoff game. And that's where our story really gets interesting. Gates appears at Lakers game. Now, if you thought this feud was already dramatic enough with the back and forth on social media, hold on to your seats because the situation took an even more intense turn on April 23rd, 2025. In what many are describing as a deliberate provocation, Kevin Gates was spotted sitting courtside at the Lakers Game 2 against the Minnesota Timberwolves at Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles.
Really?
Yes, you heard that. Just days after making those controversial comments about LeBron's wife Savannah, and after LeBron had seemingly dismissed him as a peasant in his Instagram response, Kevin Gates showed up front and center at the Lakers game. Complex reported that Gates was sitting in the front row alongside influencer Brittany Renner and actor Jack Black during the high-stakes playoff game. The moment cameras caught Gates at the game, social media absolutely exploded. An ex-post by Legion Hoops captured the moment, stating Kevin Gates at the Lakers game tonight, according to Total Pro Sports. Fans couldn't believe the audacity of Gates showing up at the game amid this ongoing controversy, with many interpreting his presence as a direct attempt to taunt or provoke LeBron. I mean, just think about this. so. We're talking about a crucial playoff game, Game 2 after the Lakers had already lost Game 1. The pressure was already enormous on LeBron and his teammates to even the series before heading to Minnesota for Games 3 and 4. And in walks Kevin Gates, the very same person who had just days earlier made disparaging comments about LeBron's wife, sitting right there courtside where LeBron couldn't possibly miss seeing him. Spanish sports outlet Marca described the situation perfectly, stating, LeBron James faced what seemed like a deliberate
Clutch time.
during Game 2 as one of the newest public adversaries appeared courtside. This characterization from Marca
Buddy, yeah.
how most viewers
It was crunch time.